Hey there, students. I want to go ahead and get you guys set up and ready to work on your percent project that is due on Monday, February 1st. So you'll have the rest of this week, the weekend to turn it in by Monday morning. I'll be grading it then. If it's past Monday, it's late. Okay, so quick ways to find the project and what I'm expecting. So you'll go to Google Classroom. It's the easiest way to access your project and your materials. And you can either find it here on the stream that's been posted, or you can go to classwork and you'll see student store percent project. Okay. You'll open this up and you'll see a variety of documents. When you view this assignment, currently viewing as a teacher, give me just a second. Okay, when you view this assignment, you'll see the instructions. Your goal for this project is to create a store in which you are selling 5 different items that would make sense for your store. You're going to price the items, put them on sale at different discounted rates, and then you're going to determine what the new price is going to be for your customers. So, for instance, if I walked into a store to buy a $50 item and it was 50% off, then I know when I get to the counter, I'm only paying $25 because 50% off is half of the original price. Okay, so you have some resources for yourself. The first thing I recommend that you open up is this teacher exemplar. That's going to give you the visual of what I'm expecting, and then you can dive into the details of the rubric, etc., so you know exactly how your points are broken down. So if you click on this teacher exemplar, it's going to bring you to some Google Slides. This is my sample store of Zoe's toy store. It's a pet place. Each of my slides, and you'll have a template that reflects this, has a different item. For instance, I'm selling a dog bone, leash, treats, tennis balls, and sweaters. And each slide has an image of what I'm selling, the price originally, and then how much I'm going to go ahead and take off of that purchase price. Notice every price is different and every discount is different. You're not allowed to repeat the same percent off or the same price. I want to see some variation. So you can't just say everything is 50% off. That's way too easy to solve. I'm looking for some complicated percent offs, right? So some variation is important. The final slide is where you're going to put all of your answers to the work that you're going to be doing. So you'll list all your items, their original prices, how much you're taking off of that price, and then the new sale price. So for instance, my dog bone costs 20 bucks, 40% off. That means I'm going to save $8, and the new price is $12. So this final column, you're writing the new price after they were able to take this stuff off, right? The value that that percent represents. Okay, and finally, the last slide, you can insert a picture of your work. This worksheet is given to you in the Google Classroom assignment. You also can complete it electronically if that's easier for you. But notice in my work, I showed each of my 5 items. I showed the percent off that I was going to be taking. I did the work to prove my math. And then I showed how much the sale price was at the end. Nothing too complicated, okay? Once you've looked through this teacher exemplar and you've gotten some ideas, go back to the work and take a look at this rubric. This will let you know how many points you're going to be getting for every aspect of your project, okay? So this will tell you what you need to include. So it's like a checklist. Make sure that you have everything there, okay? If you have all your items included, you use 5 or more if you want to go above the requirements, items that you're putting on sale. If you've calculated everything correctly, everything's spelled right, and there's no math errors, if you've completed it clearly and everything is neat, your slides look good, and you followed your template, everything is colorful. If you've done all of that, you will get 100. It's when you start to miss items, have some mistakes in your math, make your work a little messy, or you're missing some parts of the slides, that's when you start to lose points. So please make sure you follow this rubric when you're done with your work and make sure that you truly did everything. And if you didn't, you can go back and edit and make sure that it's ready by Monday. So give yourself some time to make sure that your rubric is finished, okay? Now, in these other two slides, you have your worksheet here that you can open. You're free to print this at home. I'll make copies for the teachers and print this for my students who are in person so you guys can have access to it in class. You're also able to work on this electronically. I've allowed you to edit it. And you have the detailed instructions here as well to open and review. But the most important thing, obviously, is you get to this student template. This is the last piece here I'm going to go over. But this is what you will edit, okay? So naturally, Google Classroom is going to make a copy for you. So when you open up your slides, it's going to have your name at the top. For instance, it'll say, Adriel Moreno, this is his work, okay? You are going to customize these slides like mine were customized. You can make them as colorful, decorated as you want. But I want your store to be original. No one should be doing a pet store. That was my example. No copying, okay? Make sure that you type in the name of the store, you put your name, my name, etc. And then here for each slide, you have the ability to insert a picture, type in your price and your discount. You can change the font, you can change anything about these as long as you get these items correctly inserted. You have your space here at the back for you to type in your final answers, and you have a space here where you can insert a picture of your work, okay? One thing I am going to go over is how to insert a picture. If you are working on an item and you want to insert a picture, you can go to Insert, Image, and you can search the web. This is going to be the easiest thing. So for instance, if I was going to be doing my pet store and I wanted to add dog treats, actually I already did that, dog bed. I can search dog bed and there will be a picture of one. I can select the picture that I would like to use to show what I'm selling. This probably looks most like a picture from a store. So I'm going to hit Insert down here at the bottom, and it's going to drop that picture in. From there, I can just extend it out to make it fit on my slide, okay? If you are inserting a picture of your work, once you've taken the picture on your computer, like a selfie using your camera, you'll go to Insert, Image, Upload from Computer. And it will bring you to all of the pictures that you have saved. So if you have it saved with a certain title or on your desktop, you can find it, click on it, and insert it. For instance, here's a picture I screenshotted, and I can insert it here, okay? Hopefully this answers any of your tech questions. Of course, when you finish with your assignment and it's all done, then you'll return and hit Turn In, and that will allow me to see your work. Please don't turn it in prematurely. You have until Monday, so take your time and make sure that your work is quality before you make me review it. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. I may make a second video if I find some questions pop up that I didn't get to. Good luck!